Welcome to the PhoneWord Workshop session on Thursday, September the 10th, 2020. It's 9 a.m. Arizona time, 9 a.m. Pacific time, and noon Eastern time. And this is one of our ongoing workshops that is part of a series for the PhoneWord Workshops Global Directory to introduce you to this new construct and how you can take advantage of it, how you can use it, and the benefits that are associated with it. My name is Jay Carpenter. I'm the founder of PhoneWord Workshops and a member of PhoneWord Workshops LLC. And today we're going to be talking about GPG public keys and how you can generate one, how you can associate one of these public keys with an address that's human friendly that you can use and start to create new and exciting Web 3.0 constructs with. So let me go ahead and get right into it, and I'll do some screen sharing. So this So here's what we're going to talk about briefly today. We're going to talk about what a public key is, how does it fit into the PhoneWord Workshops global directory, what are the benefits, how this can benefit you if you happen to be using a device called a Canary, and basically how you can get started with public-private key cryptography, which is a technical term for the way you can ensure your communications and other things are private. So let's talk a little bit about the global directory. What is it? Why should you care? The global directory is a way that you can start to connect with others on a peer-to-peer network that is encrypted and that is not being tracked by other people, where you can have control of not only your data, but also your privacy, your identity, and so forth. And there's a series of these sessions where you can learn more about the global directory. So what is a public key and why should you care? Well, a public key, let me show you one first of all. This is a public key, and it's a public key that I've generated, and basically all this mixed up set of letters, numbers, and so forth is what you can use to encrypt or basically keep private your valuable information. And what we're doing with the PhoneWord Workshops Global Directory is we're allowing you to put one of these public keys into the directory along with a phrase that is easy to remember, that if you want it to be, and that can be used as a way for you to connect, similar like to an internet domain, google.com, or a telephone number that's easy to remember like 1-833 Hollywood. So this is a public key, and if you've never used one or experienced one, they're quite powerful, and it allows people to use this set of information, this long scrambled up set of letters and numbers, to send communications to you that nobody else basically can get into or knows what it is, and you can use your private key, which is kind of like a password. It's different than a password. But you can use your private key to open this up and basically read or use or watch whatever the video is, whatever the information is that you know is secure and private to you. So here's how you can generate one of these public keys, and I'm going to show you this in just a moment, but here is the link to the GNU website that shows you how to generate a public key. So let's switch over to, and this is what we do in the global directory. We will take a, oops, sorry about that. We will take one of these human-friendly, easy to remember phrases like 1833 Hollywood, and we will match it to an identifier that's derived from a public key or actually to the public key itself. So let's see if we can, all right. So this is actually a connection to a Raspberry Pi computer, and we're at the what's called the command line interface. And here we can put in this particular command, and this is standard with the Raspbian operating system. We can put that in, and now we will start to generate a public key, and you can just put in stuff and then an email address. And this is okay. And then we put in a password. And we hit okay. And it didn't, yeah, we're going to go and take that anyway. Yeah, we hit okay again. Whoops. Oops. Looks like I made a typing mistake. Hit it again. Okay, I'm having trouble. Anyway, I won't continue with this. We'll cancel this, but you can go through this process. You can create a public key, and that public key can be your connection to others that is safe and sound and secure. So I'll go back to the presentation. Sorry. And basically, we'll have additional workshop resources, videos, websites, and books that you can work on this. But the key is that if you don't want to mess with, if you don't want to generate your own public key, if you want help, you can go to Desert Blockchain, and Desert Blockchain is the first registrar that can assist people with how do you get into Web 3.0? How do you create secure connections? How can you recover your passwords and passphrases and so forth for private keys? So watch for more information on that in these series. You can also enjoy a Canary, which is a device that will be set up that can manage these human interactions combined with machine-friendly interactions, and we'll be having more information on canaries later as well. So you can reach us at 1111 PhoneWord Workshops on our PubSub channel, and you can also list your directory phrases for sale as you acquire them, and we will have an active marketplace for this. And the people that are eligible right now to start with our pilot program are participants from HackFS.com event, and HackFS.com event participants can join and basically be allocated 2 listings until September 30th. You can also become a Desert Blockchain citizen for $10 a month, and you can be one of the first to create a listing and possibly buy or sell listings on the directory. So this is the standard public notice. This is an experimental project. All listings are subject to change or removal at any time. You should use this at your own risk without warranty of service quality. And this is for educational purposes only. And there's no E911 services associated with any communications, any connections with this project. So here's how you can connect with us on our PubSub channel that's connected via libp2p, and this is PhoneWord Workshops. So thank you for your time and attention and watching this, and tune in every Thursday at 9 p.m. Pacific, or excuse me, 9 a.m. Pacific time or noon Eastern time. And you can find these sessions at the meetup group for Desert Blockchain and learn how you can start to experiment with this new decentralized Web 3.0 capability where you control your own data, you control your own connections, and you can be assured that these connections are not being tracked by third-party sources that might buy or sell your data. So thank you for your time and attention. Again, my name is Jay Carpenter, and stay tuned for more information, more ways that you can benefit from the PhoneWord Workshops Global Directory. Goodbye.